What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Robots Live Special Edition. Today we are doing our yearly recap after almost a year of doing this. And you're going to be able to see all of the robots, everyone that kind of is behind the scenes during the games. The voices will have now a face for you to recognize. Just remember to like, subscribe, and share. Smash that like button. Get us to 500 subs before the end of the year. A couple announcements real quick before I bring the bros in. We are going to have New Year's Eve off, and we will be taking a little vacation in January from the 24th to the 26th. It is officially our 1 year anniversary, and we want to rekindle our love for each other, even though there is no love lost there. But it's hard running a business with your friends. And we take our time to make sure that we are all okay. And we come back with fresh new ideas, with more content. And, we're here for the long run. So without further ado, I present, hopefully, the Brobots in their place. Because my thing was messing up a little bit. So let's go see what the robots are doing. What's going on, gentlemen? Well, let me introduce to you Darko 13, Orochi Uchiha 894, and Achilles X. What's going on, gentlemen? Wonderful, wonderful to have you here. Well, I'm gonna pass it over to my buddy Achilles, and he's gonna have a little conversation with you guys.
Right?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, let's take a look at some of those moments.
Will do. Let's check out this real quick recap video of some of the stuff that we've done throughout the year, and where we started and where we are now. Got him!
Come on, Orochi.
Oh, you got this.
Orochi. Orochi. Oh my god. He's got 3 down. He's got 3 down. Come on, Orochi.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah!
You finally won one?
Finally won one.
Let's go.
It's the George team.
That's horrible, man.
We're gonna go here. It's good though.
No, it's not. There's nothing good about ghost peppers. Nothing. Oh, my face is gonna die.
Oh, you still eating?
You gave me 1 chip with like all of the ghost pepper in it.
That was a little dot.
No, it wasn't.
And actually, I thought it was the black truffle.
It was not. Yeah, you cheated. You knew what you were doing.
Well, there you go, guys. It's as far as we've been, and as far as we've come. It's been a journey. I know in the chats they said that they could only hear me, but I fixed that. So, Achilles, if you want to just kind of reiterate what you said.
Yeah, I mean, man, those brought up some good moments, especially that ghost pepper hot sauce. We got to get some more of that.
Stop it. We're not doing that one again.
Yeah, a lot of good moments there. A lot of good memories. We've come a long way, gentlemen, for sure.
Yeah, from high school to middle school to birth, we've known each other for a very long time, and man, I can't wait to see what comes next.
Definitely good moments. Good moments. Almost made me cry.
Right? Yeah. Caught myself getting a little emotional myself.
Yeah.
Did you guys notice how look at Sepanax. Have you noticed how we progress? You know, we've just been, getting better and better. I'm proud of you guys.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Same,
Yeah, we've
same.
definitely. I have actually went back and checked out some of our first videos we uploaded, and man, we sucked. I mean, we're still not, we're not the greatest, but I mean, we've definitely come a long way.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like Darko being 10 miles away and stay together, me doing shenanigans. Reaper, Achilles doing something else over there, doing some missions.
Definitely, it's been a trip.
Seffi
Now
just
solo
piss
mission.
off.
I'm always pissed off. That's my secret. I'm always angry.
Oh, that's the thing.
That's my thing.
Relax, Hawk.
Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
All
What's
right,
up,
well,
Vanessa, by the way?
What's up, Bonnie?
yeah. What's up, Bonnie? How you doing? Happy holidays. We do have a we do have a top 5 games of the year for each and one of us, and we're gonna share this starting with myself, which I do have on my number 5. I do have Call of Duty. Plunder, zombies. Going through a controversy right now, but it's all good. It's feeding. It's just I like the game, right? So my number 5. My number 4 is Fortnite because it has everything: skins, pop stars, rock stars, zombies. It has all kinds of good stuff, which it makes it fun for the audience, right?
Mhm.
Everybody likes that. We get crowns. We sucked, but now we're good. We're getting better. And my number 3 is Chronos Cross. I'm a RPG guy. I love RPG games forever, and that's one of my best ones. There's a lot to say about that one. The story mode, fantasy, yeah, I recommend it. It's really good. Also, for my second one, I do have Devil May Cry. Who doesn't like Devil May Cry? That guy's like half angel, half devil. Come on now. The sword.
Yes. Yeah, go on. Keep going.
It's a Nephilim.
It's a great game. It's a great game.
It is. It is. I like it. I love it. Plus, there's it's been evolving. So I like it. And my number 1. Is correct. Final Fantasy Crisis Core, ladies and gentlemen. Just beautiful
Nice.
game. Beautiful game. I've been a fan since Final Fantasy 1 from Nintendo. Then it went to Super Nintendo. It came out in a few different consoles, but it went to PlayStation 1 all the way to PlayStation 5. So Final Fantasy has been my game of the year. I don't know if you played it before, but Crisis Core has a lot of movie scenes, cutscenes that are just, I wish they would make a movie out of that. But that's it. That's my top 5.
Nice.
That's
Can't
wonderful,
say
man.
I played that one.
Yeah, all the games that you picked were very good picks. Devil May Cry was one of my favorite games. It's still one of my favorite games, but it is definitely on top there in Crisis Core. But let's move into why the hell would 3 40-year-olds and a kind of older 36, 37-year-old would ever start would ever start a YouTube career at this height in our age. I guess I'll get it started. For me, it was more, I think I fell into this. I've had a background in music. I've had a background in stage presence. I've had a background in public speaking. This was just like the natural fall into this for me feels like the first time in my life where I feel like I belong doing something. I spent so much of my life just kind of grinding it at work, doing the thing that everyone wanted me to do, go to work, live your life, do this, do that. But this YouTube career to me feels like where I belong. It's just, it's satisfying to me to be able to spend time with my best friends essentially and do something that since I was a kid I just adored. That's why I at least kind of jumped on the Hope Robot bandwagon. What about you, Darko?
Well, now that you mentioned it, you know what? We've been gamers for all of life, man. Since the beginning, forever. We've been playing since Sega Genesis, back in the day,
What's that?
Oh wow. I know,
I'm too young for that console. I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone didn't have a childhood.
right? So I do look back, and the
kid.
reason that I went and jumped in the wagon also is because this is a new step. I mean, you've been doing it forever. Why not share it with the viewers? With the public. We're a
Community.
good. It's just fun. It's a fun thing to do, and you're sharing it with everybody in the world. We could review the games. We could give tips. We could tell anybody if we played a game and we passed it, how to do it. It's just a good. I think it's a good career, to be honest.
Wonderful.
It's a good job. Oh, look.
Orochi.
For me, I started playing since my brother Darko, got the first Nintendo. And from there to now, I've been loving video games since a kid. It's a huge thing we're doing. Loving. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. It keeps me. It teach me and help me to go through stuff.
It keeps you sane.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and all my favorite games. I wish they bring new ones or they remastered old ones. For you four guys, for all of you, what was your first game?
First game?
Good question.
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't even know if I can think back that far.
I think that my first game was Blaster Master on the NES. That's the one that brings back the most memories, for sure.
I think mine might be Mario 1. No,
Classic.
my bad. I remember now. It was Super Metroid. Metroid on Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
That's it. No, Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my first one.
How about your Achilles?
Yeah, I think, geez, I mean, it's hard to remember, but I think like my first experience with the game was probably Pac-Man.
Nice.
So back in the day, you all are probably too young for this, but back in the day at laundromats, they used to have
Arcade?
not an arcade,
Machine.
but they would, yeah, like a what, I forget what they're called, like the
Maquinitas.
yeah, well, yeah, like a gaming machine, and it was a Pac-Man, like a Pac-Man. Geez, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I can't remember, but yeah. So Pac-Man was probably like my first experience, but the first console I ever had was a Sega Genesis, and I think the first game I ever played on that was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
And so,
And then I also had like friends that had had Nintendos and stuff, and we'd play like Duck Hunt or
Nice.
or Super Mario, stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, it's hard to look that far back, but yeah, those are kind of like my first experiences with games. A favorite? I don't know if I have a favorite. I mean, just playing games in general is just pretty fun. So back then, I don't think I had a favorite. I think I just liked playing games.
So looking back at all of that, what made you want to join Brobots and be part of this collective?
Yeah, so I mean, I'll let you guys in on a little insider note here. So apparently, these gentlemen, well, maybe Cephanox and everybody else just agreed to it, but so there was so back in the day, we all used to like kind of, well, not even back in the day. What was it, like a year ago, before we started this YouTube project? We would all after work just hop online and play Fortnite, and have a couple of brewskis and whatnot. And apparently Cephanox took to heart a comment that I had made, which was, oh, this would be nice to kind of do this as a career, you know, just like play video games with your buddies and you know, have a couple of brewskis. So one day Stefanox just kind of came to us all and he was like, you know what, why don't we just start a YouTube channel? So that's kind of a little insider note from you guys on how we got started. We were like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, for what it means to me now is it's pretty meaningful. I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely learning a lot. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. I mean, that's kind of a little history there for y'all. Real quick before we move on, let me get this little chat from Francisco. Have you guys given the modern Mario games a try, like Wonder Odyssey 3?
I haven't played any of the modern ones, but I am looking forward to playing some of them for sure. I do have a Switch, so maybe I should get into one or two of those.
On the Mario, the Mario World, I always love and always been loving. It was Mario Party.
That didn't answer the question, but sure, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't play the Odyssey, but the thing I'm saying, like on the Mario World, I always love Mario Party.
What about you, Darko?
No, I haven't played the new Mario games, but I'm willing to. Obviously, that's one of my childhood games. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try soon enough.
Sweet. Achilles?
Nice. I mean, I haven't played any of those, no. And yeah, I haven't played any Mario games probably since the last time one of my friends, you know, when I was a kid, had a Nintendo. I didn't even own a Nintendo. My first console, like I said, was a Sega Genesis. So.
Did you ever have Sega TV? Do you remember that?
Sega TV? I don't remember that.
It was a cable channel.
Uh-huh.
That you can purchase a monthly subscription to and play all the and play all the Sega Genesis games from that channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend who had that, and I was just in his house the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I had to do if I wanted to play games. I had to, you know, go to a friend's house or something until I got my Sega Genesis. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty much just whatever games I had.
Right.
Well, for me, I was always, my brother has the console, so every time I have a chance, he let me play it. Yeah, he always tell me, "I'll give you an hour. I'll give you an hour." That's it. That was the best hour I ever had.
So hey, you're lucky I didn't charge you. So I got joking.
So what? They just got a one console for Darko, and then we're like, "Oh, you guys are gonna share it."
No, he bought it.
To be honest, I had to
you
buy
bought it?
stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. we didn't have a childhood unless we bought ourselves. So
bought your own stuff. Yeah.
My first personal console that I have, it was a gift from my brother when the 360, Xbox 360.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't get my own yet because I'm still young.
Oh, now we understand why you're an Xbox guy. There's an emotional attachment to that.
All right, his first good memory.
Yeah.
I was 25 years old and I got an Xbox 360.
I was 15.
I used to have Xbox.
Isn't he 25 now? That's what I...
His first good memory was yesterday.
Right?
That's funny. But yeah. Going back to the so much good memories, to be honest.
Right? We could talk about this forever, but we do have to move on.
Exactly. But now we're gonna get to Achilles' top 5 games of the year. Go ahead, Achilles.
Moi.
All
right, so my list, just to kind of give you a little background here before I say my list. They're not all from this year, so keep that in mind. There is a couple that are, 2023. A couple probably been out way before that, but it was the first time for me, so that's why they made my list in 2024. But yeah, getting into number 5, I have Diablo 4. It was an enjoyable game. I mean, the story was kind of weird. not weird, but it was just kind of like it kind of just felt all over the place. It was really confusing to me. But other than that, I really enjoyed the gameplay. It was pretty cool, pretty fun. At number 4, I have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Again, one of those games that didn't come out this year, but I barely played it for the first time. Actually, as Sephinok's recommendation. Not that game specifically. He just said Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, any Assassin's Creed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, any Assassin's Creed. Yeah, so I kind of played that one just to kind of see what the Assassin's Creed franchise was all about, and I enjoyed it. I mean, only reason it's at number 4 is because we have a couple other games that I consider better than that. So, getting into my number 3, obviously as a Star Wars fan, I have Jedi Survivor, which I believe came out in 2023. But since I barely got a PS5 this year, I was able to play it for the first time. And yeah, I mean, what can't you love about that game?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get to use the Force, you have a lightsaber. Yeah, Cal Kestis is pretty badass in my opinion. And I heard they're actually gonna incorporate him into some like future movies or maybe a show. I'm not sure how they're gonna do it.
Nice.
Hopefully they do that because his storyline's pretty sick. Number 2, obviously I gotta have Fortnite in there. I know Darko had Fortnite in there at number 4, I believe. I'm surprised that's so low on his list considering he plays that pretty often. There you go. Was that a Darth Vader helmet?
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I mean, Fortnite had to be on my list because that's obviously how we started our YouTube channel. Like I had mentioned, you know, we kind of all would, you know, get together after work and play some games together, and it was Fortnite. That's actually what got me back into gaming, actually, because I hadn't even touched a video game since I was probably, 14, 15 years old. So once these guys were like, hey, we all play Fortnite after work, you should join us. And I was like, all right, cool. So I actually bought Sephinok's PS4 because he already had a PS5. And then, you know, that's how we all started playing Fortnite together. And hence, there's the YouTube channel. So this definitely had to be on my list for sure. And I had to have it high up there, especially since I practice it a lot. So that's my number 2. And let's see what I have at number 1.
Oh, you.
Sick.
Oh,
That's a
sorry,
good one.
still jamming out to the music. Golden Mustache goes to Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2. This was a game that actually Sephinok's and I had had streamed together, and yeah, I mean, what's not to love about that game? That game is badass.
Right.
Just all around badassery, if that's a word. You know, just ripping, tearing, shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it has everything you can ask for in that game. So yeah, that's definitely my number 1 of the year, my game of the year, and Golden Mustache.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's it called? Oh my God, what's the word? I was not estrogen. What's the other one?
Testosterone.
Testosterone. There you go. What the hell? The word just went.
Yeah, for
Testosterone.
sure. That's definitely a
Testosterone and bloodlust.
inducing game. Yeah, exactly.
I grew
Every
hair
time-
on my chest because of that game.
Right. Every time we would stream that game, it was like I felt invincible. I just wanted to go out and be like, you know, Hulk out.
I mean, that was a great game. All the games were great games, but you know, as you know, games that we played, looking back to the games, now let's kind of look back at, you know, the Brobots project. We've been doing this for almost a year, and I think there's a lot of retrospect that goes into it. You know, a lot of looking back and thinking, man, what could I have done different? You know, what we learned from doing this project, and how we feel almost a year, I guess, later. I've always been somewhat of a entrepreneur, to be quite honest, and I really like getting into business ideas and knowing the ins and outs of how business works. But this is such a unique business as far as, you know, the media that we're using, and then who we're doing it with. We're not strangers. We're best friends. And, you know, I think one of the things that really does happen in a business, and looking back at everything that we've kind of done and been through, we get to see the different faces of each other, because I think it's sometimes you just get to see kind of your best friend all the time, because you don't really see each other all the time. You only see each other when you hang out, or you only see each other when you visit each other. But this is just a unique place to where we can really interact with each other and really push the boundaries of our friendship. So in retrospect, I'm so glad that I'm doing this with my best friends, but because I don't think I could have lasted a week with anybody else. And I don't think I would want to do it with anybody else. This is such a pleasure and a blessing to be able to do this with you guys. And I learned a lot. I learned how to be calm. I learned how to be patient. I learned how to be understanding. And it's all because you guys bring out the best of me, and you bring out the worst in me. And I have to work on those things. And it just puts it in the forefront, you know? And after doing this for about a year with you guys, man, to 100 more, I'm ready for it.
For sure.
Darko?
We could only get better, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? There's no going back. You signed in for this.
Yeah, you signed in blood.
Right? Yeah, definitely. We enjoy every moment of this. So now,
does anybody have any more retrospect? Does anybody else learn anything or?
Oh, you did mention if we could have done something
differently.
Be more.
Yeah, Darko's got the floor. No, she can go next.
Okay, so what you did mention that what can we do, or what could have we done differently? And I just thought immediately we could have done this a long time ago. To be honest.
We should have started sooner.
That's the only thing that I would have changed. You know, start sooner. This is very good for each of us as robots, as a family. And go ahead, Orochi.
About my personal, I learned a lot. I learned to be, work as a team, because being solo for a long time was hard for me to get used to it. But I learned, even I piss all you off, because all of you. But I learned how to play as a teammate and wait for you guys and help, not interrupt, and working good, and me getting better and everything. So appreciate for your patience.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? He said, "I gotta wait for you losers." You heard that?
I think one thing that he's really learned is how to get in the car, Orochi.
All right. Yeah.
No, do what that's saying. Get in the car.
Get in the car. Get the chopper. Do it now.
Yeah, we were all over the place, and now we work as a team. Yeah. And that, my friends, is how we win crowns.
Achilles, anything to add to that, man?
Looking back at it all, yeah, I mean, it's been an interesting journey. I've been for sure. I mean, to say the least. I don't think I would do anything differently. I think this has kind of been a learning experience for all of us, as we've never, even dabbled in a YouTube channel before or anything like that. So, being that it's like our first venture into the public limelight, or anything along the lines of a YouTube channel or Twitch, whatever you want to do your streaming on, whichever platform you choose. It's there is no right or wrong. I think the only way to learn, the only way to grow is to just do it, So that would be kind of like my my advice, or um what's the word I was looking for? I guess advice works just fine. My advice to anybody, you know, that wants to do something like this is just do it. You know, there is no right or wrong. You can sit there and do research all day, and but you're truly not going to learn anything until you just jump in it and do it. You know.
That's true.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be my my lessons and whatnot. Would just be to just do it. You know, that's the only way you're going to learn. The only way to improve.
Very good lesson indeed. If you don't try it, you'll never learn. You'll never know, right?
That's
Yep,
true.
yep, for sure.
Yep.
So coming up, we got Oroshi's top 5 games of the year. Go ahead, Orochi.
All right, on my top 5, I have Fortnite. You know, has everything. I like it. In the beginning, I didn't like it that much, but when I start playing with you guys, and I start getting into it, it's pretty good. You know, third-person shooter. You see the world differently on the game. And for my top 4 is, I can't expect that you see this, but yeah, it was Dying Light. Dying Light is a first-person shooter, open world of zombies. So that's the best thing I ever played. When it came out at number 2, man, I waited for a long time for this game. The only thing I like this type of games because you build your own weapons. You know, you build your weapons, your medicines, and your healings, all the stuff. For my top 3, BO6. My top 3: multiplayer, zombies, Warzone, all the same thing. You know, love it. I've been growing up since they came on in PS2 to now. So that's one of my top 3. For my top 2, you know this, Stephanox, Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh yeah.
Man, it was Origins. My bad. It was Odyssey. My bad. On the Greek, the age of
Odyssey?
Greek. Yeah.
Nice.
That was before Valhalla.
Yeah, I actually almost played that one instead of Valhalla, but I didn't know which one. Stephanox just said play any of them, so
Yeah.
at the time
Yeah.
I was looking for like a Viking game, so I was like,
Yeah.
oh, perfect, I'll just play Valhalla. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Odyssey, huh? Yeah, I'll give that
So
one a
this,
shot.
yeah, Assassin's Creed, man, since they came out from like the 360, I cannot stop playing since 1 to now, and I'm waiting for the new one for the Japanese story.
Orochi,
If it comes out.
have you played Assassin's Creed Mexico?
Oh, it's
No?
actually
Okay.
not yet.
Ask you.
What is
Not
that?
yet,
Is
not
this-
yet.
Never mind.
Actually, that part came out a little bit of the Mexico story on the Assassin's Creed 4.
Oh, did it? I was just joking.
Yeah.
It would be nice though. There's a lot of
Yeah.
good stuff over there.
Everything came out 4 or 3.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, it came out
Pablo
a little bit of
Escobar was
story.
not in that game.
Oh, okay.
Nitro.
He's from
51,
Colombia.
brother.
But for my top 1, talk about Dead Island 2, man. Yeah, it's almost similar to actually it came out first Dead Island before Dying Light. But Dead Island has different mode of games, and it's the same thing as zombies, but it's island. On the Dying Light, it's a city. So on Dying Light 2, it's a continuum from Dying Light 1. So now you have to figure out how to survive, create weapons, everything, level up. Oh, funny part, leveling up. Every time you level up, zombies level up. So it gets harder and harder for resource, weapons, Man, it's hard as hell.
Nice. That sounds.
Yeah, sounds like a good game.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, and the good thing about that is on LA, Hollywood.
Oh, so does like any artist come out? You can just pop them.
Maybe I just did not see one, but probably it's gonna change their names or look almost the same as the artists, but not artists because copyright.
No, yeah, maybe close to, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise they have to pay him.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
those were a lot of really good picks, man. Yeah, that's a list that I'm looking forward to maybe playing a couple of those games. But you know,
recommend it.
we've reminisced. We've had a little bit of time to look back at, you know, when we met, games we played, things we've done throughout the year. But you know, it's a new year and it's time to look forward towards the future. So, the future of Brobots. We got a lot of cool games coming up. We did a live for I think it was the Game Awards, and me and Achilles just have a list of things that are coming up. I think in my list I have Murder Circus, which is a really cool game. Split Fiction, I think.
Yeah, Split Fiction.
Yeah, Project Sanctuary, I think. Oh, the one that really caught my eye was one called The First Berserker.
Oh yeah.
That thing looks so good.
Mm.
So,
Yep.
needless to say, we're not going to run out of any games anytime soon. So, you guys have us for the foreseeable future. We have plans to open up our store, our shop, and get some merch out to you guys. We're working on trying to wait till we have a good following, so 500 subs, 600 subs, somewhere around there, to start getting some merch out. The logo that you see on the screen is one of the logos that we use for our merch. There's some collaborations in the works. We're talking some stuff up, maybe some breweries, maybe some coffee, maybe stuff like that you guys can get your hands on as soon as some of those things go through. But the immediate future right now, what we really want is those 500 and 1,000 subs. I'll have Achilles kind of go over some of the giveaways. Well, at least the one giveaway for the 1,000 subs.
Yeah, we only have one giveaway coming up. It's obviously once we reach 1,000 subs, we're gonna be giving away $500 to a random subscriber and some merch. And it is going to be random, so don't think we're going to play favoritism and give the $500 and merch to our mom or something like that.
And it's not gonna be V-Bucks, okay? It's gonna be real money.
Yeah.
Real money.
5,000 V-Bucks. I mean, that's like one bundle probably.
For real.
Actually, that's like 50,000 V-Bucks for $500.
So I kind of already promised my mom that money, so I'm kidding. I'm not. But yeah, completely random. If you're a subscriber and you're local, you're definitely entered into the giveaway as soon as we have 1,000 subscribers. We're looking forward to, giving this out. It's just a testament of how long we've been here and how much we appreciate and love your guys' support. Yeah, that's the future. The future looks bright, gentlemen.
It does indeed.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, last and the best, top 5 games of Mr. Cephanox. Take it away.
Oh, best? Well, I'm flattered. Thank you. For my top 5, I picked stuff that I just started playing as we started this channel. No, Fortnite is not in it. Not because I don't like it, just simply because it just didn't. It's 6. It's 6. But here's my top 5. On number 5, I have, weirdly enough, Five Nights at Freddy's. No, number 1. It scares the crap out of me. And I never had a game scare the crap out of me like this game has done. It's nothing that I would say, oh my god, this is the best, but it's a game that really brings notoriety to the channel, but more so it's simple. It's very simple. You stay there for 5 nights. If you make it, you make it. If you don't, you get the shit scared out of you. On number 4, I have Spyro the Dragon. Spyro the Dragon has been my childhood since I played it for the first time. And it was one of the games that not only visually just took my gaming experience to a whole nother level, but the music and the score to this game is still some of my favorite stuff to listen to. On number 3, Warhammer 40k, because come on, testosterone and bloodshed, why the hell not? It's been a while since I've played a game that really immersed me into the game itself without too much story or too much dialogue, or, you know, it was just a straightforward kill everything type of game. But it still had enough subtlety in story to make me feel for the characters, which was very, very well done. On number 2, BO6 Zombies, because, well, I'm still to do one of the stupid Easter eggs in one of these games. But I'm gonna get there, and the visuals are really good. I love that they came back with the round-based stuff. It's not the old stuff, but it's definitely different enough and still nostalgic enough to keep me engaged. And my number 1 is Silent Hill 2 Remake. What can I say about this game? Man, I remember playing this game when I was really young. I think it had just come out. I never really got into horror games, but this was one that, for whatever reason, just caught my eye. And every time I played it, I had a cousin that would, that would go into the room, and when he saw me playing that game, he's like, nope, and he would walk out. And I think most of my trauma comes from that. most of my nightmares come from that game. But the beautiful remaster that they made in catching the essence of what this game is, you know, it is a mixture of just terrifying monsters and horror, and just the most beautiful psychological thriller that you'd ever did see. I'm a huge fan of story in game. Like I said, Warhammer is one of those, like, where the subtleties of the story were there enough for you to care, but Silent Hill just has it all, man. It's just beautiful. It looks good. The story is still true to the, you know, to what the original was. There was a couple changes, but it's just so good. If you guys want to see my life on that, you can go see it. But it terrified the hell out of me, and it just took me back to a place where I was happy. Not that I'm not happy, but, you know, when I was a child, and I just loved that game. That was my number 1 game, for sure.
I do. I'm not going to argue with your number 1, because, I mean, you know, hey, to each his own. Everybody has an opinion. But BO6 Zombies over Warhammer 40k? Come on, bro.
I think more so because this was the first year I've ever played a 40k. I didn't even know these games existed. I knew the game existed, like the tabletop game, but never the actual video game. And I think for me, it's more so the nostalgia of it. You know, like round base again after BO3. You know, like that was just like, oh my god, we're back to round base. You know, and that's the only thing. Like, literally 3 and 2 could be interchangeable at this point. But BO6, and again, being who I am, and because I did play the BO3 zombies and got really invested in the story of, you know, Primus and, you know, this and that and the Ether story and all that stuff, it just brought it all back. And that's the only reason that it just a notch, you know?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So is your number 1 game got you hearing voices?
It did. It did. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure I'm insane at this point. Yeah, I walk down the hallways and I see Pyramid Head holding that big old cleaver. Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
No, not
I
again.
talk about Talk about Warhammer. Yes, I knew there exist. I see the first game into now.
It's a good play. You
So
should
yes,
definitely go
it's
play
a
it.
complete game. Yeah, I played it before. I played the platform as like like StarCraft. You have to walk like Diablo, same thing as Diablo.
Yeah.
That's the first game I played. It was awesome. It's good. You interact. You play other players. Yeah, it's really good. Now wait, I see the Space Marine. Excuse me for that. Yeah, I love it because it's third-person shooter instead of just a platform. Far away from your character, and yeah, I love it when I see you playing it. Yeah, I love the graphics, the bloody, how finished move you can do.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
reminds me a lot of Gears of War.
It does.
Oh, Gears of War is it's a good game. All three of them,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Bill
we've
6.
come to the
Yeah, go ahead.
point that we are done. I mean, a year has gone by. We've reminisced on things that we've done in the past.
Done.
We are looking forward to the future. What? What do you mean?
Done?
Yeah, done, right? We're done.
We still have one more golden mustache to award.
One more golden mustache.
Final Fantasy Crisis score? No, I think we did that one. I think it might be a different one.
Yeah.
Supporter of the year.
Freaking Campos. What
Oh,
can we
yeah.
say about this man?
There
Well,
you
I
go.
can't say a damn thing, but I know that Darko can say a couple things.
You know what? Look at here. You no. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna say that he will deserves this and more. This guy's been here with us alongside since the beginning. He has supported this channel almost every single time. That's only for robots, but I know him personally. The guy's a good guy. He's really helpful. He has that positive attitude. Well, you have to know him. He's like one of them guys that just sits by himself, but then again, all of a sudden people are gonna go to him and start talking. He has that energy. So give you credit, Mr. Joe Campos and your brother, and thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for believing in us.
Yeah, just a couple of things real quick. He's been here for, probably since the channel started.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much shows up to every live, always dropping comments, always dropping recommendations. Not only that, how many donos has this guy given? This channel wouldn't exist without Joe. Oh.
True.
And just a quick shout out. He actually in one of the chats just a little while ago, not sure if you guys seen it, but he said, where is it? Oh crap, I missed it. But anyway, he donate. Oh, here it goes. Cheers, boys! I sent you foos $50 dono as a holiday gift.
Damn,
Cheers,
bro.
bros. So thanks
Thank
again,
you,
Joe,
thank you.
for the $50 dono, and this is why you are our supporter of the year, and
Yes,
get
sir.
the golden mustache.
You get all of the mustache, every single hair, sir.
Just ask the Achilles.
Yeah. So
yeah, right. Yeah.
thank you
I'll oil it up for you.
thank you for joining every single live, man. Like literally, you can get shot in the gut, and you'll be like, "Hey guys, I'm just here really quick. I'm gonna go to the hospital because I got shot." We just appreciate you every single live just coming over, man. Some honorable mentions, of course. Vanessa Mendez, who's here all the time.
Definitely.
Our other moderator, Keisha, who's probably not here because she was sick. Francisco, all you guys make this channel what it is today. And we are 100% grateful for everything that you guys have done, everything you will do. And even if it's just a like and that's it, we're blessed to have you guys as a community, as a basis of, just support. And we really enjoy your guys' company. This would not be what it is, first and foremost, because of you guys. And also because of us, and our friendship and everything that we've done together and everything we will continue to do together. So, without further ado, I think we have come to the end, gentlemen. Any words, any excerpts, any quotes?
Oh, I do want to say that I look forward. I know this year went too quick. It's almost 2025.
Yeah, dude.
But I do look forward to everything we're gonna do, we're gonna accomplish, everything we're gonna put effort to it, and hopefully we're gonna, first of all, hopefully God will bless us, so we could go a long way, and I look forward to that. Thank you for your patience, robots. Thank you for your help, for everything you've done, every single one of you. The year's almost over, but our lives as robots is barely starting. So I appreciate every single one of you, and I can't wait to see us in the future.
For sure. I know. Just to end this, I know. Well, not to end it, but to touch on this subject real quick before we end it. I know we're trying to get to 500 subs for the end of the year. So if you all enjoy our content and want to see more, be sure to sub, drop that like, drop some comments. We do try to communicate with you all as much as possible. I know sometimes we get into the game and we may miss a thing here or two, but for the most part, we try to communicate with you all. That's kind of the enjoyment of doing this whole project, is just meeting new people. Some of the gaming communities, like, the Doom one, for instance, has been awesome. I know Cephanox mentioned, the Five Nights at Freddy's community has been awesome. So this has just been, an amazing journey, and hopefully we could get to 500 subs before the end of the year. But if we can't, no biggie. We're still going to do this.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're going to keep grinding and we're going to keep doing it. So I have another live that I got to go to, but I got a couple minutes, and I was wondering if maybe chat, now that you have all four of us here, if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any secrets that you got to tell us about anybody that you know around here. But I'll open it up for you guys for like a couple minutes, and we'll do our best to answer some of your questions. But thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up to the live. I know that this will be a yearly continuation, pretty much every year, as long as we're together and we're doing our content. We're just gonna get better and better, like Darko says, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Do you guys have any questions?
As long as the Orochi doesn't piss us off too much, we'll still be here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm about to say, like, a thank you too for everybody, community, YouTube community, TikTok community. Appreciate everything you've done. Get us through here right now, finish this year, and get to the new year for new stuff.
So it looks like we do have one question for our Q&A, our little Q&A before we end. How are you fools still friends?
Patience, understanding, and a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
I like therapy.
I think definitely having a beer in hand while we're streaming definitely helps tolerate each other for sure.
Oh yeah. Have you ever been to a mental hospital, Joe? It's like,
It's not
actually,
it's not a Q&A for the chat. We're not supposed to ask chat questions. They're supposed to ask us questions.
I know.
Nitro. Come on. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he says, I know someone who has a crush on Darko.
And Joe says, yeah, dude, it's me.
You're gonna make me blush.
Vanessa says, I know who has a crush on Sephonex. Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah,
I think I've ratted you guys out more
That's that
streams.
new guy.
Yo, Campos, now I can call you bro.
What the? Hey.
What?
Get a ticket and
Like
get
you
yourself on the line.
There's a line. My line must be a little bit.
Damn.
Good one. I'll get you back though.
And Joe said, to answer Darko's question, I've been to therapy a bunch of times. I think we all have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Darko as a friend, you have to. It's kind of a requirement at this point.
Exactly.
You have to go to regular therapy because, God, man, it builds up. It builds up, and you gotta let that go before
You
you
have to be on your curriculum.
before you see him and throw a can of something at him.
A magic card.
Yeah.
My
Magic
therapist
card.
told me that
Yeah. Before you throw magic cards at him, and
Right? Where's Chase? Is he a subscriber?
he is a subscriber.
I don't know, but if he's watching, we're waiting for you, man.
Ooh, that challenge is out there, Chase.
That sounded like a threat.
Let's get back to business. Get a magic,
Wait, we're
magic
waiting
game
for
going.
him for magic, right? Not to beat him up or anything, right?
No,
I don't
no,
want to be
of course not.
I don't want to be an accomplice to crime over here.
No.
Oh my god.
The big
Joe
misunderstanding.
Joe Campo says, I love you guys, though. All Diddy.
All did.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Well, with that one,
Breathe that oil.
with that one, let's get the oil out, the baby oil out, and
Oh,
I'll
geez.
see you guys on the live at 8 o'clock for some Five Nights at Freddy's. We love and appreciate you guys. We fully bow down to our followers because you guys make this channel, not us. We're just here to entertain, to take you out of your everyday, and hopefully you guys can help us out with just a sub, a like, a comment, anything. We love you. GG. Good night.
Jeez.
Love you all. Peace out.
Good night. Thank you for tuning in. By the way, somebody said coconut oil is better.
Yeah. I'll try that later. See you guys.
Yeah.
Good night, gentlemen.
KY.
Have a blessed night.